Matthew chapter 28 is one of the most significant and profound chapters in the New Testament. This chapter tells the story of the resurrection of Jesus Christ, which is the central event of the Christian faith. The resurrection is a powerful reminder of God's love, grace, and power, and it is a source of hope and inspiration for believers around the world. In this meditation, we will explore the themes and lessons of Matthew chapter 28, and reflect on what the resurrection means for us today. The chapter begins with the women who had been present at the crucifixion of Jesus coming to visit his tomb. When they arrived, they found that the tomb was empty and that an angel was sitting on the stone that had been rolled away. The angel spoke to them, saying, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus, who was crucified. He is not here, he has risen, just as he said. Come and see the place where he lay." Matthew 28 verses 5 to 6. The women were overjoyed at this news and ran to tell the disciples. The resurrection of Jesus is a powerful demonstration of God's power and love. It shows that death is not the end, and that there is hope beyond the grave. The fact that Jesus rose from the dead is evidence of his divinity and of his victory over sin and death. The resurrection is the foundation of the Christian faith, and without it, there would be no hope for eternal life. The angel also gave the women a message to deliver to the disciples, so the women hurried away from the tomb, afraid yet filled with joy, and ran to tell his disciples. Suddenly Jesus met them. "Greetings," he said. They came to him, clasped his feet and worshipped him. Then Jesus said to them, "Do not be afraid. Go and tell my brothers to go to Galilee, there they will see me." Matthew 28 verses 8 to 10. The message of the angel and of Jesus himself is clear: do not be afraid. The resurrection of Jesus is a source of great joy and hope, and it is a reminder that God is always with us, even in the darkest times. We can trust in God's love and power, and we can have confidence that he will never leave us or forsake us. The disciples, upon hearing the news of the resurrection, went to Galilee as Jesus had instructed them. There, they saw Jesus and worshipped him. This encounter with the risen Christ transformed their lives and empowered them to go out into the world and share the good news of the gospel. The resurrection was not just an event that happened in the past, it was a present reality that gave the disciples hope and courage for the future. The resurrection of Jesus also has practical implications for our lives today. It reminds us that God has power over all things, including sin and death. It gives us hope that we too can overcome the challenges and struggles of life. It inspires us to live lives of faith, love, and service to others, knowing that we are empowered by the same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead. As we reflect on Matthew chapter 28 and the resurrection of Jesus Christ, let us remember that we are Easter people. We are people of hope and joy, and we are called to share that hope and joy with others. May we be empowered by the Spirit to live lives of faith, love, and service, knowing that God is with us always. Thank you for joining me in this meditation. If you found this helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel for more biblical meditations and reflections.